So let's kick off this celebratory event with a man who needs no further presentation. He's your visionary leader and the founder of Crowd1, Jonas-Erik Werner.
I couldn't believe that it should be this fun to change the online world. When we started this operation with this company 1.5 years ago, we decided that we should change the online world and give millions and millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people all around the world the chance and the opportunity to be a part of a world that is only for a few. Holes in the bubble of all the money. And let it rain down to people in all countries around the globe. And I couldn't imagine that we should have this start that we have been having. The first year was a total success. The first pre-launch year, we had 1 million members all around the world. 2020 was a really tough start for the whole world. Most of the world became in lockdown, and we had to change as a company. We had to move much faster into the online, the real online networking world. And we did it. Today, 6 months into 2020, we are very close to 7 million members all around the world. And I know that before July is ended, we will be more than 10 million. That most people on the globe in the future will need a second business, a business online, a business that can be there when it's tough times. And I promise there will always be tough times. If you want a company for all people, you need to create something where you don't need a lot of knowledge from before. That's why we call this business the 5-minute business. And today you will see a lot of new tools, updates in this company that will make this business even easier and more available for more people. And already, beginning or middle of second year, our numbers is 20, 30 times better than the industry before. And the reason we have created a business and a bonus plan for the online world. You will see some of our first product launches online. And I promise you, in July, we will beat some really great records. A couple of days ago, some large website that lists the top websites in the world listed us number 750 something. And I can promise you, to become on the top 1,000 list in the world in a year, you need to do something right. And in this case, it's not only the company doing something right. All of us are doing something right together. We wouldn't be anything without all of you. And they have told me every day since we started that this will not work. You can't do this. This is wrong. And the only way, and we are doing it every single day, is to show them that they are wrong. And it's tough to say that this is not working when we are growing with millions of new members all around the world every month. Still, we are the largest company online. But now it's time for the chief of this operation, the CEO, Mr. Johan Stahl von Holstein. Welcome up on the stage.
It's amazing to know that you're speaking for millions of people all around the world. And I have a really, really important message today. Maybe one of my most important speeches in my life. Because I need to clarify a number of things about the organization and the company that we're working with and what we are intending to do. And what we're actually doing right now. I need to address this lecture to politicians and legislators. I need you to understand why we are important for your countries. I need journalists to listen to this to see and understand why we're different, what changes we're about to do, and why this is so important. I'm talking to your leader for the long-term commitment and passion that you need to put in and the sustainable way that you need to work with us in the long run. And I'm talking to all you millions of members for who I'm really here, for who ITC Group is really here. ITC Group is under establishment, and it's been much more troublesome and taken much more time than we could ever have imagined. That is not important. The important thing that we are positioning an organization in Europe where we need to be compliant, transparent, and where we need to obey the laws and legislations of the European community. Why is this important? It's important because we need you to know and understand that we are here for the long term. We need to take away the suspicion that this industry has. One library with products. Products that you can take and find because you need them. Products that will let you consume to make a profit, recommend to sell, or where you can buy entire companies around the products that we will be offering through the network. It will be a Spotify of products for you to take yourself from where you are to where you want to be. Put it into your countries, and that's going to be of immense importance for you. We're not going to give bribe to corrupt politicians. We're not there for the politicians. We're there for the people who need jobs, who need revenues, who needs to make money on what we can supply them with. And more importantly is that these products are actually going to lift your entire society. Because today, most of the countries around the world have to wait 10, 15, maybe 20 years to get the technology and apps and software that's delivered every day of the year all over the world. 20,000 apps and software is delivered every day, 365 days a year. Lift your company, we will destroy the digital divide and actually create digital equality in the world. What Crowd1 has been able to establish miraculously over this last year is that we have now the sales organization of 6 million people that will enable me to find the products that will change these countries in its foundations. We now have the hen. And if we know that we have the hen, of course we're going to get the egg. And we have a couple of roosters, which means we'll have hundreds of hens and thousands of eggs. Helps you in the back, believes in you, helps you, inspires you, helps you to understand never to give up, never take no for an answer, to work day and night. You will go places. You will be part of this fantastic movement, and we will make this happen.